Okay, I call this meeting to order. Clerk, has the roll been taken?
Roll has been taken.
Members of council, are there any conflicts of pecuniary interest to declare on items appearing on today's agenda? Not seeing any? Okay, so first we have is item for consideration is 3.1, appointments of members of council to various committees, boards, and task force, which has already been separated. Would anybody else like anything separated, like the attendance report? Not seeing anyone? Perfect. So we'll now move on to
Call the vote.
oh, can we call a vote? Oh, we need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Councilor Caputo, second by Councilor Scully.
This is the vote for the 2024-2025 council attendance report to be received. Councillor Slush. And that carries unanimously.
Alrighty, may I please have a mover and a seconder to place item 3.1 on the floor? Moved by Councilor Martin, second by Mayor Davis. Okay, so obviously with this one, we all have our roles that we currently do, or is there anybody looking for any changes? We maybe cut this a little shorter.
To each one, you gotta go through each
Well, I
one.
think we gotta go each.
You want to go each one?
Script it, cut it out, I'm sure.
Hey, we did it last year.
Except for the health unit, we need to pull.
Well, I think we have to talk about one, two.
Okay,
Don't pull it all around.
No.
They want to go through each one, yeah.
do you want me to call the committees or you? want me
Sure,
to?
if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with social services. Are there any changes to the membership here? We have Mayor Davis, Councilors Nicole, Celeste, McCreary, Carpenter, and Samwell.
Changes here?
Finance Committee, Mayor Davis, Councilor Sullivan, Caputo, Martin, Hunt, and Van Tilburg. Okay. Planning Committee, Mayor Davis, Councilor Secoli, Celeste, McCreary, Carpenter, and Van Tilburg.
Which one's?
There's an issue with planning, it meets the same day as Grand Bridge. If we could move it ahead a week or back a week, that would facilitate me being able to take that committee.
We can, yep, we can definitely look into that. Opposite of Grand Bridge.
Yes.
Okay, that's planning. We'll move on. Are there any volunteers for Grand Erie Public Health?
I'm there. Anyone?
Sorry. Mayor Davis, good.
I'm not grasping after it, but I think it's critical that we have two members. And no one else wants to do it, or. They'll fulfill the duties of the position.
There's no objection then.
There's no objection? Oh, Councilor Carpenter?
There's a letter in our file of former member council on this board. Yeah. So I want to ask, can I ask a question about that? If we're on that item.
Okay.
All right, so it says page 24 of 39. I don't know if the clerk's available. Where's the rest of the report?
To the chair, the page number is in relation to the page it is in the agenda, I believe. That was the only correspondence that I received from the public health unit.
And we just receiving it with this report, did you receive it at the same time we received it?
I received it on October 16th.
And then you didn't forward it to us until this agenda?
No, because typically when we receive something that corresponds with the committee, we have that piece of information go to that committee. It's an actionable item, so sending it to council a month before we have to have the appointments committee didn't really seem to make sense. If we also follow the same procedure that we would do if we receive integrity commissioner report. We don't forward those all to members of council before the meeting. We provide that report on the council agenda. So that integrity commissioner is not the integrity commissioner of the city of Brantford. And so because of that, we followed a similar process. And we, in consultation with the mayor, decided to have it come to the appointments committee because this is the appropriate body to make that decision.
And Mr. Chair, when it's appropriate, I'd like to move a resolution or amendment that we ask to receive the full report from members to all of council. If you think it's appropriate now or whenever.
Well, that's good. Sorry, what are you asking for?
Asking for the full report from Healthy and Health. This is an integrity commissioner report. I'd like to see the full report.
Was there a full report?
I only received that one page.
I can clarify.
Speaking.
Mayor Davis.
Yeah, in reference to the letter being received on 16th, I think it was. And the fact that it wasn't given to council at the time, I did speak to the chair of the public health unit, confirmed that there was no scheduled board between the date that we received that letter for that week and this meeting. So there really was no need, in my view, for council to take action 3 or 4 weeks in. If there's been a scheduled board meeting, that
Anybody else wish to speak to this?
Or is that seconded and on the floor? There
Well,
was
very well. We haven't got the amendment on the floor. We're still talking about this particular.
No, it's
an amendment was brought
Oh,
forward.
you're bringing forth the
No,
amendment?
if it's appropriate, bring it forward, if we would ask.
Okay, if you want to bring forth the amendment, that's fine, but
Okay, I'd like to bring forward the amendment that we ask the health unit for the full report.
it's seconded by,
Council.
Linda Hunt.
seconded by Councillor Hunt. Any discussion on it? Councillor Curry.
I think there should be some specificity about exactly what report is being sought. Because the, what's referred to as a code of conduct is an HR investigation. And not even the subject of the investigation was given a copy of that.
Get some clarity on what report's being asked.
Well, the report that's mentioned in here is the integrity commissioner report, but, and the reason I raised this is the integrity commissioner report was done on myself. It came to council as a whole, and all of council discussed it, decided upon it. And I think all of council should get a copy of because if you serve on the health unit, my understanding is that I learned today that they can't use our integrity commissioner if you sit on the health unit, they have to use their own. So there was an integrity commissioner report claim filed and a report done, and that's what I would like to see a copy of.
Okay. Any further discussion, right?
Let me just clarify that the body that did the investigation was not an integrity commissioner. It was a human resources lawyer. And the result of that was allowed to be viewed by members of the health unit, but was not provided as a copy. So we can ask for whatever we want. I doubt very much that they're going to release them.
Any further discussion? Mayor Davis?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a few statements. First of all, I wanted to make it very clear that our code of conduct does not apply when we are, for example, here at the Police Services Board, they have their own code of conduct. Likewise, the Public Health Unit, likewise, the Library Board. I think John Oklahoma are also separate, so our code of conduct does not apply. I just want to make that crystal clear for the public. And the other thing is, I'm not a principal where you're each students and reporting to me for me to discipline you. That's not the way this works. You all know that, but members of the public somehow think that that's my role. It's not, that's not my role. Each of you are independent and act independently. And that in reference to your conduct, it's what applies is the code of conduct of the boards you sit on, or if it's reference to our business or one of our committees, It's our code of conduct. That it's plain to the integrity commissioner, and they then make recommendations to council. It's not the purview of the mayor to discipline or otherwise govern the conduct of council members. That have no authority. Just want to make that clear.
Anything further? Councilor Caputo?
So I just want to get some clarity. Again, what's being asked and what would be an outcome of what would be asked? As the mayor said, it's not a code of conduct issue for us here at the city. So is it just for us to have? Is it for us to review? I don't know what the accomplishment is or what we're trying to accomplish with this.
Can we get some clarity on that, Councilor Carpenter?
Yeah, very clear. When does the integrity commissioner report on a member of council, it's public. And because wherever you are, as the mayor said, different organizations, whether it be the police or library, there's a review of an investigation concerning breach of code, health code of conduct. So that deserves to be public, and council deserves to know that. They can bring it to council and public, same as any other one that we would do ourselves. Just looking for the same transparency.
Anyone else? Councilor McCurry?
Sorry, the mover can use the words integrity commissioner continuously, but it's not conducted by an integrity commissioner. And if you ask for that, there'll be nothing to produce. It was a report produced by a human resources lawyer. So that may be something that the mover may wish to incorporate in his resolution. That way they actually may consider producing something. And I would be quite happy to see it as well.
Do you care to have it adjusted as so, Councilor Carpenter?
We can use the words. Well,
Okay,
it says, the report says the following, a review of an investigation during the breach of the grand jury's health code of conduct. That what I'm looking for is a copy of that report.
Councilor, Mayor Davis.
Yeah, I'm going to support this, trying to do the basis that Councilor Curry's appointment is as our city representative on the Public Health Board. When we receive a letter like that, I think the public would expect us to try and exercise transparency and full disclosure. If you don't support this motion, frankly, I think the optics aren't very good for us. It looks like we're trying to hide something. So I think that it's incumbent upon us and our role, and that we're all elected officials, and we receive a letter like this, that we make the request. And it'll be entirely up to the health unit whether they release it or not. I don't know what means they'll use, but that's their decision. But I think it's incumbent upon us to at least ask, so that it's clear that we're trying to be as transparent as possible with the letter that we received triggering it.
Councilor Caputo.
So after getting clarity, I'm supporting this as well. So I guess I wouldn't say it's a question, but as Councilor McCurry said, there was a human resource investigation where I was part of that, where I was, I guess, as a witness and had to state a whole bunch of things. Is that what's going to be delivered to us? Is basically the entire document done by the HR, or is this something coming from the Integrity Commissioner?
I think,
Because there was an hour-long session of being questioned about conduct or various things at the health unit.
Councilor Carpenter, are you looking for a review
We're
of the
looking,
investigation
we're
report?
looking for a copy of an investigation concerning a breach of the Grand Jury Board of Health Code of Conduct. A report,
Okay,
very clearly.
not seeing anyone else. Call the vote on the amendment.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't see your hand, Councilor Scully.
first I'm just gonna call into question how we're actually conducting this meeting right now, because there's a lot of back and forth. I'll just leave that with you, Mr. Chair, to take as how you will. I don't know why this is so complicated. I think people want to see exactly what was in this report. I've been intentionally quiet because I have seen the report and I don't want to make any assumptions or make any allusions to what was in there, but I'll just say I will be supporting this motion today. And it was an investigation conducted by a third-party investigator. And I support it coming back here so that everyone can have an idea of what's been going on there. So I will be supporting this thing.
I have a point of clarification. So what exactly does it say? Does it say produce the Integrities Commission report? So I think what we're being told is not integrity.
Through the chair, currently says a request for the full investigation report to be received to council or provided to council. Clear.
Call the vote on the amendment.
That carries unanimously.
Right.
All right, let me pull back up my,
As amended.
oh, not yet, we'll do that at the end.
With the GRCA, we're not.
So-
Back to the-
Are we back on track now? Okay. So I think the last thing we had was the mayor putting his name forward. Was there anything? Anyone else?
I just like to make, thank you for the mayor for the input. I know you're busy and it is important to have somebody on there. I just want to thank the mayor. We're reluctant to putting his name forward. It's not think to want to put on that. Very onerous board. I have a lot of work there. Thank you. The next one.
The next committee would be the Grand Area Conservation Authority. Right now is Councilor Caputo and Mayor Davis.
We're gonna have to back-
That's
No,
the Lauren Bridge opening.
Oh,
And John Holm, is there any changes to the membership here? Councilor Carpenter, Sullivan, Samwell and Hunt? No? Hey. The Airport Board, Councilor Martin?
We'll stay on that one.
Heritage Committee, Councilor Sullivan and Councilor Samwell. Economic Development, Councilor Samwell and Councilor Hunt. SPAC, Environmental and Sustainability Policy Advisory Committee, Councilor Samwell and Councilor Sullivan. Planning Advisory Committee, Councilor Hunt. Task Forces, the Joint Use Committee for Grand Erie, or Mayor Davis, Councilor McCreary and Carpenter.
I'd be willing to let somebody else gain the experience from sitting on that board.
Anyone else?
I'll sit on that.
Oh, Councilor Carpenter and Councilor Van Tilburg. And can we carry that forward to Brant Haldeman as well? Councilor Van Tilburg?
They meet at the same time? No?
Oh,
We rarely meet.
Okay, well, then, yeah, all right. Yes, put me on that one too. I'm assuming this Dan has left the one as well.
They meet every 12 years.
Yeah, no problem.
thank you. Major sports, we have Councilor Carpenter, McCreary and Samwell. Same. Public consultation, Councilor Samwell, Hunt, McCreary, Caputo and Sullivan.
Question. We have not met to recommend disbandment. But I can't recall if there was any future work product that the committee thought was necessary. I don't, yeah.
Councilor Carpenter.
Yeah, I move a motion to disband this committee. The final reports come to us. We brought it into policy. You know, I think that the general rule is if you finish what you're set out to do, committee term it.
Seconder,
Sure,
Councilor McCreary.
that's bound to pass.
Any discussion on that?
no, I would just being on the committee, I believe we talked to stand up, never got officially done at our final. Except.
Call the vote on the disbandment.
Counselor Schooley,
Oh, so, yes.
that carries unanimously. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. City County Liaison Committee, so Counselor Celeste, Sullivan, Carpenter, and Mayor Davis.
What are we at?
City County Liaison Committee.
Don't know, huh?
Everyone.
Meets every week.
Okay. Paramedic Services Committee, Mayor Davis, Counselor Hunt, and Counselor Martin.
I'm gonna have to go off that one. They changed the time of the meeting when I wasn't there, and it conflicts with something else that I have, so. Because of the conflict, I can no longer be on that.
Time.
Yeah.
Well, they met at 9 o'clock. They changed it to 11, and I have an 11:30 meeting on the same Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Sorry, as long as I've been on it, so it's been at 11. Because that was just this past year.
Counselor Hunt, you stay on,
Yeah, I'll stay on third Wednesday.
and Mayor Davis. And Counselor Stokoli has put her name forward.
Oh. I think that's the same day as public health. The third Wednesday of the month.
I'll put my name for it.
Okay.
There can't do it either. Looking for.
I'm not sure when the meetings are exactly.
Meetings are every other month. Wednesday at 11 a.m. We think there's a chance to. Wait the date, I would love to sit on it.
We can reach out to them.
Yeah, I asked for a time change, I can't physically be in Paris. But it's been a year.
Okay. Would you like me to leave Mayor Davis, Counselor Hunt, and Counselor on, and then we'll reach out and see what they can do?
If we can get one of them to change.
Okay. Thank you. Almost done. Brantford Branch Chamber of Commerce, Counselor Stokoli.
I'll stay unless somebody else wants to.
They're not, my board mate has expressed an interest, I'd like to nominate her.
Third year. I really feel, especially this year, that I've done a lot with the chamber. Scrap metal bylaw. Done their town hall. Yeah. I'll withdraw my name.
Thank you. Brant Elderly Abuse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just appointed to it and haven't even had a meeting yet, so yes, I'll say.
Thank you.
That's an easy one.
It's important that we add the word prevention on the back of that.
Brant Waterways Foundation, Counselor Samwell. Brantford Regional Real Estate Association, Counselor McCreary.
I have a motion. Oh, sorry, do you want to do it?
Well, we'll
Okay.
be the second.
Yeah.
I'd like to move, this issue, I'd like to move a motion that we disband this as a committee that we appoint members to,
Seconder with Councilor McCurry.
and if I speak to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that real estate association is something that we require to have a member on, council appointing member. Councilor wants to sit on their request, that's different, but us appointing a member means that they're part of who we are, and it doesn't make a lot of sense for me when we're looking at a resolution presented by Councilor McCurry coming forward about dealing with real estate management, real estate policy. This seems contradictory, and if we eliminate this, that would make it cleaner.
Any other discussion? Councilor McCurry.
further to that, I believe I've been assigned to them for a year. And if they met once, I think that probably was the extent of my involvement. They just don't seem to be able to get a quorum.
Any further discussion? Call the vote on the amendment?
Counselor School.
Yes.
That carries unanimously. Okay, the next committee is community physician recruitment. Counselor McCrary.
Is that in fact still active?
I'm not.
Yeah, I
Council Carpenter?
thought we got rid of that. I thought they disbanded.
You know, that
They
seems.
did, so
I can look into that.
strike that for now. Maybe we're gonna be motion strike it and if we re-strike it if necessary. So I'm a motion. Strike us from that committee.
Seconder, Council McCurry. Any discussion? All right, call the vote on striking.
Very well. Counselor Van Zel, we're just waiting for your
Sorry. On page.
vote.
Our email, he's back.
Yes, that carries unanimously. We will strike
My
that.
email wasn't flashing.
That was the last one there.
Yes,
All right, and I now ask the clerk to call the vote on all council member appointments as amended.
carried unanimous.
I now get a mover and seconder for a motion to go in camera. Moved by Councillor Celeste, seconded by Councillor Martin. Any discussion? Call the vote.
Can you read the motion? Could you read the motion?
Oh. The committee move in camera to consider the following: 5.1, appointment of citizen members to various boards. That's a personal matter of an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees. 5.1.1, the Brantford Accessibility Advisory Committee. 5.1.2, Environmental Sustainability Policy Advisory Committee. 5.1.3, Economic Development, Tourism and Cultural Initiatives Committee. 5.1.4, Brantford Heritage Committee, and 5.1.5, Committee of Adjustment.
Mayor Davis, Counselor McCurry, and Counselor Carpenter.
Yes.
Yep, okay. With Mayor Davis, yes. One camera. Carried unanimously. 1 second.